Breaking the Ice, a feminist perspective on self-agency and gender identity in Disney's Frozen. Disney's Frozen 2013, directed by Chris Book and Jennifer Lee, redefined animated storytelling through displaying complex themes of empowerment, gender identity, and self-agency, challenging traditional portrayals of femininity. Rushing critiques the way women's identities are often defined through societal expectations, a concept vividly depicted in Elsa's struggle for bodily autonomy. Rigney, 2003, further highlights the consequences of challenging rigid gender norms, exemplified in Elsa's journey towards self-agency. Wild, 2014, identifies Frozen as a significant marker in Disney's transitions towards post-feminist representations, highlighting how Elsa's dramatic transformation rejects the passive princess trope. Instead, Elsa actively claims personal power, asserting agency by embracing aspects of herself previously suppressed by patriarchal fear. In the pivotal Let It Go sequence, sweeping aerial shots and close-ups depict Elsa's internal transformation. The cinematography communicates Elsa's liberation, signifying a powerful embrace of identity that resists traditional femininity. Lighting transitions from darkness, representing constraint, to vibrant blues symbolizing freedom, visually underscores Elsa's newfound self-agency. England, 2011, and Rigney, 2003. Mise-en-scène elements, including Elsa's evolving costume, from restrictive garments to a fluid ice gown, further highlights this feminist critique, visually representing her rejection of societal expectations and embracing personal authenticity. In her essay, Putting Away Childish Things, Janice Hawker Rushing, 1998, explores how femininity is objectified and controlled through society's gaze. Disney's Frozen, 2013, radically challenges traditional narratives by placing women's self-agency, bodily autonomy, and feminist solidarity at its center. Frozen goes against patriarchal expectations by empowering Elsa and Anna to reclaim their narratives, transforming the traditional princess story into one of feminist resilience. Elsa, forced concealment by her parents, mirrors how patriarchal societies demand women to suppress their identities and who they are. To add to themes discussed by Rushing in 1998, we can further emphasize how traditional Disney princesses are often embodied restrictive gender roles, which is a mold Elsa initially struggles with, but ultimately breaks. Anna initially embodies traditional romantic tropes, visually depicted through warm, romanticized setting with Hans. However, as her narrative progresses, the editing and cinematography shift dramatically. Faster cuts and dynamic camera movements accompany Anna's interactions with Kristoff, symbolizing her shift towards independence and autonomy, rather than romantic dependence. England, 2011. This transition is further enhanced through increasingly action-oriented cinematography, clearly demonstrating Anna's active participation and agency. Rigney, 2003, highlights how Anna's bodily agency parallels broader feminist discourses that challenge traditional gender norms. Unlike classic narratives discussed by Rigney in 2003, where traditional gender identities are violently reinforced, Anna's sacrifice redefines true love as an act of feminist solidarity. This reflects Strife's and Dune's 2017 assertion that modern princess narratives emphasize internal strength and support amongst women rather than external validation through romantic relationships. Frozen's narrative structure fundamentally diverges from traditional Disney tales, emphasizing sisterhood rather than romantic resolution. The climax scene, using strategic silence and dramatic orchestration, foregrounds Anna's self-sacrifice as the pivotal moment of true love, reinforcing feminist narratives of empowerment and female solidarity. Strife and Dunes, 2017. Through the formal structure of storytelling, the film strategically positions Elsa and Anna's bond as transformative, challenging societal narratives that prioritize romantic love. The resolution explicitly promotes the power of female agency and family bonds. This makes a significant feminist shift in mainstream animation. The soundscape and voice performances in Frozen significantly contribute to its feminist messaging. Elsa's powerful vocal performance during Let It Go underscores emotional liberation and agency, while Anna's vocal portrayal evolves from naive romantic optimism to an empowered self-awareness. In Rushing 1998, she argues that media critically shapes societal expectations. Thus, the nuanced vocal portrayals of Elsa and Anna actively challenge and reshape audience perceptions regarding femininity and gender roles. Frozen has sparked broader cultural conversations about gender identity, self-agency, and feminist ideals. The film participates actively in reshaping young audiences' perceptions of femininity and identity. This aligns with Rigney's 2003 and England's 2011 discussion on how media informs and evolves cultural expectations. Its widespread popularity underscores the cultural readiness for narratives. This prioritizes complex gender portrayals and female empowerment, and also reinforces the importance of feminist perspectives in contemporary storytelling. Frozen is able to disrupt traditional narratives by centering women's self-agency, bodily autonomy, and feminist solidarity. This aligns with Critical Feminist Framework by Rigney, 2003, and Rushing, 1998. The film encourages audiences to reject patriarchal constraints and embrace feminist solidarity. This affirms women's power to define their own identities, as they should be identified. Through detailed cinematography, thoughtful mise-en-scène, strategic editing, compelling sound design, and nuanced performances, the film is able to establish itself as a pivotal feminist text, shaping not only cultural dialogues, but also personal perceptions of identity and agency.